The Trump administration just took over the admissions process at both Brown and Columbia University. So hang out, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what's changing and how you should navigate the new admissions process this cycle. As many of you know, most of the Ivy League schools have been in an ongoing battle with the Trump administration over federal funding that started to be withheld from them back in early March. Now, Brown and Columbia are the first two of these colleges to sign agreements with the Trump administration to get their funding back, but in exchange, they agreed to radical changes in how the universities operate as well as how their admissions processes are going to be conducted. What the administration wanted was for these universities to have a much stronger focus on objective factors in the admissions process, such as GPAs and SAT scores. And to enforce that result, what they're doing is they're making Columbia and Brown, for the first time, fully report to the public the anonymized GPAs and SAT scores, along with the race and other demographic characteristics of each of the students that are applying to them this cycle. And what the administration is basically saying is that if there isn't a strong trend between the GPAs and SAT scores of the students who get accepted, so people with higher scores are the ones that are way more likely to get in, then they're going to take back the federal funding they have now allowed to come back to the universities. Effectively, they're changing the admissions process to have a much stronger focus on those objective characteristics under the threat of losing federal funding. Now, what does this mean for you as an applicant? Well, even if schools like Columbia say on the surface that they're test optional, they've just received a massive threat from the government that if they're not considering those objective factors way more than anything else in your application, they're literally going to lose billions of dollars. So you can bet that those are going to be some of the biggest things they're considering in the upcoming admission cycle. So if you're intending to apply this year and the upcoming years, make sure you are taking the time to study for exams like the SAT, keep your grades up in school, and have a very strong academic record to go along with all the other characteristics that the colleges are going to look for in the admissions process. If you do that, you should still have a great chance this cycle, and I wish you guys all the best of luck.